Frankie, cheerful world in race 2 for you coming up on Sunday. He's a lightly raced 5-year-old, but he's doing a pretty good job.
Yes, these 2 times he won good. Before he had some injury, so now he's back to normal. I think he will keep improve. Yeah.
Just going back and having a look at his run last time, I mean, he's got a good attitude, this horse, hasn't he? And the horse that won the race, Sugar Ball, is an in-form horse at the moment. So the run was pretty good.
Yeah. Last time he finished third, but close. So this time he got the draw one. I think more easy for him, but he need to find the room in the straight.
He certainly would. Obviously, nice barrier. You have trialled him since as well. Looked pretty good.
Yeah, he trialled in Chongfa, good. Yeah.
Frankie's just a 5-year-old that's had 3 runs. I mean, has he sort of had an issue that's held him up, or is it just a late maturing horse?
Yeah, he have some leg problem, so need to give him time. So that's why he hasn't won that much, only a few times. Yeah.
Frankie, I must just ask you, you've got another runner on the card, a 2-year-old, Run Smart. Just a quick line on him. Interesting that you're pitching him in against the older horses. Just what can you tell us about him?
He's from UK, and I trialled him 2 times in Chongfa 1200 first, but at that time he's still a little bit keen. So the last trial, I just bring him back to 1000. So it looks better, and that's why I just put him 1000 to see. Because usually 1000 the time should be a bit fast.
And I guess given his age and the fact he's only 2, he receives plenty of weight as well, doesn't he? He's only got a very light weight.
Yes, very lightweight. Usually 2-year-old they have 5 pounds less, so we'll try here. Yeah.
Pierre, we've got well, the majority of the racing on the all-weather coming up on Sunday, and race 6 you're absolutely mob-handed. You got 4 in it. Let's start with XL WONGCHOY. He was pretty good last time.
Yeah, he ran well. He won well last time. The only thing is we can just run him behind the pace, not too far back, and he sort of get his momentum going and win it nicely last time.
He's had a good trial since as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, he trialled well, and it's an 1800 meter this time. So by his overseas form, I think he can manage the longer distance, and hopefully he can get back up to Class 3.
He's going to be joined, as I say, by 3 others, Miles Away, On the Lash, and also Soaring Bronco. Just an overview of those. Obviously, they haven't had too much exposure on the surface. How are those 3 doing?
I think On the Lash will runs well in further distance. On dirt as well, he ran 6 before earlier on. Miles Away will be a bit challenging for him, a bit tough for him. And the other one, Soaring Bronco, he always runs his race, but he's just very one pace, and he just stayed on. He get a draw. I hope that he can show up something more this time.
Yeah, no, I mean, it'd be a hard fit horse. I mean, he only ran a week ago, didn't he?
Yeah, it was not a very tough run for him last time, and so I back him up.
Mark Newnham, we've got plenty of all-weather racing coming up, and we fully expected to see Sing Dragon lining up in a race. Race 7, you've got a couple. You've got him in full credit. Let's start with Sing Dragon, who's got that proven form. His turf races recently have been pretty good, and back on his favoured surface this time in.
Yeah, look, his form on the turf has been excellent, in good grade, in good strong Class 2 races, and he's performed well in each of those runs this season. And this was his first opportunity to get back on the all-weather. So I would say, look, he goes into this in really good order. He won 3 on the bounce last season. So it's a surface he enjoys, and he's got a nice light weight.
I mean, with those runs, obviously just maybe running outside of the top 3, I mean, they've actually dropped him £2 on his last run, so he's only £3 higher than his last all-weather win, which probably puts him slightly well in, doesn't it?
Oh, look, I would have thought so. No, I'm pretty happy with where he's at as far as the rating goes. Look, he's got a good style of racing. He tends to show a bit more pace on the all-weather than he does on the grass. So if he gets himself up in a nice forward position, he's going to be hard to beat.
Yeah, he looks thoroughly interesting for sure. And he's going to be joined by Full Credit, who, well, I suppose arguably is as interesting, really. All-weather debut for him. He's always trialled nicely on it.
Yeah, look, he's shown that he does handle it well in his trials, and he's got the right racing style for it. He'll be able to put himself up in the first 3. Look, they might be able to dominate from the front, the pair of them, and may the best horse win.
quick backup for him as well. It was a good run last time.
Yeah, look, no concerns with that. He's a horse that does really well between runs. He carried the 135 last week, so I'm sure he'll appreciate the drop down. I think he will end up carrying 114, so no, he'll appreciate the featherweight.
Zach, Fighting Machine. We've got plenty of racing on the all-weather coming up prior to IR, of course, and you're riding this horse for Pierre. You didn't ride him last time, but you're back on board and you've got a good record on him.
Yeah, he's been fairly honest all the way through, and he's gone to another level this season, which has been nice. He's shown that he can handle the dirt, which gives him some options, and we're back here again.
That race last time, you led home a 1-2-3 for Pierre on CHEERFUL Mascot, so you're back on board this horse. You obviously chased him. Did it sort of ride like a good race? And I guess getting back on this horse was logical, was it?
I thought it was a fairly strong race, that one, and I was just inside him and around him during the running, so I got a good look at him, and in the straight had to nudge him out of the way to find a little bit of room. So I'm very well aware of how he performed that day, and if he can take that performance back to the races again, then he'll give himself a chance.
You've had a sit on him in a trial since as well. Did he feel like he's sort of come through the run well?
Seems like he's going well. He's not the most robust horse, so you don't want him to do too much, but he seems like he's going well.
Just over a week out from the big day, Zach. How are you feeling? How is everything? How are the nerves, etc., if any?
There's no nerves. I'm getting excited. I can't wait for it to come around. So it's always a good week. It's good to have everyone in town. It's going to be a good day. We've got some quality horses coming and jockeys and trainers. So hopefully I can have a little bit of success.
I wanted to ask you about that. Obviously, you've got some very good rides, notably. But I mean, as a sort of overall summation of those that are coming, it's a really strong team that are coming in from all corners of the globe this year, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's probably the strongest international contingent we've had in a while, and it's always hard to defend our home turf, but that's our job, and hopefully we can do that again.
Vincent Ho, we've got the last meeting before IR here at Sha Tin coming up on the weekend. Race 10, you're running steps ahead for Francis Loy. That was a really tidy win first up.
Yeah, lovely win from him. It felt good. So hopefully you can, run well again.
He's a horse, Vincent, who showed plenty of promise last year, and I guess always nice to see them return in that sort of fashion. I mean, his form on paper is pretty decent too, isn't it?
Yeah, he's a very honest horse. Still a little bit immature in the morning, so hopefully he can improve more. But no, he's a decent horse here.
He's run in a trial since, and he ran 7th. In fact, he ran in the same trial as My Wish. You probably got the better of the draw there. You're in 4, he's in 13. So a decent matchup between the pair. How did you feel his trial went?
Yeah, he trialed very well. Happy with him, and hopefully the draw will help him too. Yeah, should be running a nice race.
I know we've got plenty to look forward to as far as next week's concerned, but I want to look back a little bit. 600 winners for you. Many congratulations. That's quite the achievement. Obviously, it's hard enough to ride one winner in some cases, but you've got 600 of them now.
No, thank you. Thanks. Yeah, been a while, of course, but grateful for all the supports that I've got throughout those years. Yeah, we'll keep working hard and keep improving.
And just finally, Vincent, I mean, how much I imagine you're looking forward to next week as well. It's a week that's always been a big part of your life and career, notably with the great Golden 60, but quite a bit to look forward to next week.
Yeah, definitely. One of the biggest week in our calendar, so we'll enjoy it and do my best.